you have a friend, baby, which is a woman, and you have had that friend for a very long time, but then when we have a problem, you go to your friend, and that friend, a woman, is slapping your ass and like, baby.
It's not like cheating in traditional sense of the physical cheating, but it is the emotional cheating.
If you want to have a deep, real connection with your partner, let me tell you, you will have to bleed.
Hello everyone,
Hola.
David.
And Celeste.
Today we're gonna have another conversation and reflect about a girl who expressed her concerns over her boyfriend wants to reconnect with an old friend, which is
a girl.
A woman.
A woman, yes.
So let's see what she has here. She says, my boyfriend and I have been dating for about 2 years and have been living together for about 1.5 years. We practically share every moment with one another. So my boyfriend shared with me in an argument we recently had that he wants to restart a friendship with an old friend who he has an extensive and meaningful relationship with. They met in high school, dated for less than a month, and have been friends on and off again for the last 10 years, due to his ex-girlfriend's feeling uncomfortable about her. When they dated, he told me, they realized that their relationship is strictly platonic and weren't interested in furthering the relationship romantically, as they felt like siblings.
Yeah, wait, before you continue. So the guy wants to reconnect with a girlfriend, yes, of his, but they have been friends on and off.
Yeah, since high school, I guess then.
Since high school, an ex-girlfriend of this guy also was insecure. Having this friendship with the women.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's not the first time now that the girl who is writing this
No, apparently
is the concern that she has. So the ex-girlfriend also had. Okay, so just to kind of have it clear, on and off, why that friendship has been on and off.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it.
But
he wants to restart his friendship with her because he wants to be able to talk to someone who is more emotionally mature, his words, about his stresses and feelings. The friends he consistently talks to are always busy and aren't always down to talk and be there for him in the way he needs, which is his reasoning behind his actions.
Okay.
When he told me this, ultimately, I was hurt because I thought, as his girlfriend, I should be his friend that he wants to talk to when things get tough. It felt like a punch in the gut when he said that he stopped talking to her to help me feel better because I was showing signs of jealousy and insecurity around her, which I appreciate that he did, but I felt really bad that he did that.
Wait, so now here, I also think, just this, I'm putting out my ideas before I forget. If he said to her that she is not emotionally mature, I mean, I'm not sure how emotionally mature someone who is super duper direct, telling to that person like you are emotionally immature, and then also bringing up the aspect of, I stopped talking to my friend because of your mental health. I don't think that is I consider myself emotional mature, and I would never do that.
No, I guess we all have different ways to handle that. We get into that. Let's see what else says here. I met the friend, and she's sweet, kind, and very friendly, always hugging, and she's even come to some of our parties and hangouts. I just don't know how to feel about my boyfriend wanting a woman who has known him longer, knows him better, and who he once dated instead of me, his girlfriend, for just 2 years.
Yeah, the actual girlfriend,
Yeah. I tried to explain to him how I feel, but it ended up making the argument worse. And I don't want to cause any more tension. I don't want to be a toxic person, and I want him to be able to feel like he can talk to a friend, but I can't shake the unease feeling I have. Any advice is appreciated. Thank you in advance.
Madre mía. Is also, she's, okay, first, I don't think she's toxic. I truly believe, if you are wondering if you are a toxic person, probably you are not toxic.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, if you are wondering if you are a narcissist person, probably you are not a narcissist person, because then, man, if I'm a narcissist, I need some help. I want to fix this.
Yeah, exactly.
So if she's wondering if she's toxic, I don't think so, because she is wondering. And then
and he's willing. Well,
Yes.
what spot out for me first, the first like yellow flag, when he says in an argument that he wants to restart the friendship with this other woman because he wants someone who is more emotionally mature, as you said.
Emotionally mature.
Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah, emotionally mature.
Yeah,
To
okay.
talk about his stresses and feelings. Isn't that just, as you said, like a sign of emotional immaturity? Because
Claro, of
if
course.
you're using that as a manipulation or something in an argument with your partner, you're supposed to kind of solve that, no? So if he's using that as a weapon in an argument,
Yes, exactly.
like why is he bringing this up in an argument?
Yeah.
What's going on in that argument? Because I don't believe that is emotional maturity.
Exactly. It's just, no, that doesn't make sense, that him is telling her in the face that you are not enough emotionally.
No, he didn't say that.
No, but somehow, I'm just
Yeah,
an
okay,
example.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, an example. Like, we're in an argument and like, excuse me, David, but no, I really need someone because you are not enough emotionally mature for me.
Yeah.
What's that? I mean, and of course, makes sense. Man, you have had friends before me, and those friends, they know you better.
Nay.
Of course.
They knew me for longer.
Or could, but makes sense, honey. I mean, like, it's just that I'm trying to think, has been only 2 years. 2 years is nothing. But also, let's say she has tried to connect, and then he also seems like a little avoidant.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly. So then it is impossible that she is gonna know him better if he is not allowing her.
What do you think causing that for him?
Well, they want to reconnect with this other person that at the end doesn't matter that it's a girl or a man. I believe it's just a friend. Maybe. Okay, also something else. Wait, there said, the friends that he hangs out, they don't show up as he needs. We don't know if what he wants is only being heard. For example, this friend of his then probably is, that type of person that, I don't know, helps you with the victimism. I don't know. It's just,
Yeah, like validation.
yeah, the
Confirming
validation.
that
Yes,
feels
that
for
you are
you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because that can be one thing. Also, one thing that I was thinking about is what is it?
Yeah, no, go ahead. It's just a lot going up.
Is that if it is some insecurity within him, that he might like this partner, the girlfriend that he has a lot, and are afraid, scared, fear judgment, fear disappointing her somehow, and maybe with that insecurities, it might be easier to go to a friend. And now I'm very generalizing a lot, but usually women are more, emotionally supportive.
Yes.
At least that is from my experience. Does absolutely don't have to be that like that always, but if he has someone from almost childhood, at least from high school, for 10 years to talk to and maybe get some relationship advice. We don't know exactly how the relationship is with this other girlfriend or the relation. Wait, it's very confusing to say girlfriend. I don't
girlfriend,
mean
yeah.
the friend that is a girl.
The friend
Just
that
to
is a girl.
clarify that from now. The friend that
Yes.
is a girl, not girlfriend. Okay.
Yes.
The girlfriend wrote the post.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think maybe that could be that it's easier to open up to the friends, because he mentioned also that the other friends, it was not even a consideration of telling that things to her, which she expressed was a concern for her, because she wants to be that friend. So what is the expectations that is not spoken there? Like we talked in our previous video.
Yes.
What is the unspoken expectations?
Yeah.
What does a relationship
Yes, exactly.
means for him?
Yes. So here is where I was thinking also, then it could be like the reason why he wants to go back there. All right, let's say this woman shows up as he needs. We don't know exactly how is that. If it is petting you when you're sad.
Not how he needs, how he wants.
Well, that's what she wrote down, the girlfriend. That he says that these women, she's there for me in the way how I need, or my other friends, they are not there the way how I need. I think she said that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. So then makes me think, then why the ex-girlfriend also had a problem with this friend of his?
Yeah.
Because if you have a friend, baby, which is a woman, and you have had that friend for a very long time, yes, before me, of course. But then when we have a problem, you go to your friend, and that friend, a woman, is slapping your ass and like, a ver, David, no. You are not going to talk to her like that. What you did is this, and kind of like really help you and take you out from that victimism and really helping you for you to thrive in the relationship.
Yeah.
Then if that girl that is your friend is doing that, is helping you in that way, is advising you that, I wouldn't have any type of problem you having her as a friend. Anything. Why? Because her real intention is us to thrive in the relationship. So instead of, oh yeah, no, terrible, poor you, she's like, no, mijito, a ver.
Yeah, and picking sides.
Exactly.
Yeah, taking his sides in everything.
So that's what I'm saying. Probably these women, she's the one who is petting you when you're sad.
Yeah. I came across a term that was emotional cheating. When you're going outsourcing emotional support.
Cheating.
Yeah. When you that is not like cheating in traditional sense of the physical cheating, but it is the emotional cheating. Because as a relationship, if we have a committed relationship, I mean, at least we believe that you should be my emotional, like this should be our emotional home. This should be our safe zone to express whatever. And that takes some time and take different amount of effort for everyone, because we all come different into a relationship as individuals. So, but it is not impossible. They just need to be set those
It's not impossible, but
expectations.
it takes time.
Yeah,
Yes.
it takes time and effort. And I think many people who enter a relationship kind of like, how is the word? Sorry, I lost the word.
Expect?
No, kind of like close their eyes.
Romanticize.
Yeah, like close their eyes for that reality, that it takes effort and it's going to take uncomfortable conversations. And maybe that's not what he wants, but it might be what he needs. Does this girlfriend provide him with that support?
Wait, the girlfriend?
Yeah, the girlfriend. That support, his growth, and like the true intention of it is for the relationship to thrive, like you're doing with me, like coaching me, helping me realize things, not trying to fix me, but help me guide me to help me realize things. And that requires exploratory questions from your side that you make me reflect about. And that is so uncomfortable. You know, I just want to go to someone and being like,
being pet.
Yeah, being like pet and like, oh, stackars mig, poor me. But that is what we want. That is what our ego wants.
The ego wants, exactly, yes.
But it is not what we need. And that is uncomfortable. And I think in too many cases where it is a part that is emotional, immature, that is where cheating starts. Emotionally or physically, they give someone is giving you something that you want, but it might not be what you need. It definitely is not what you need for your relationship.
Yeah, no, exactly. But here's the thing. Now that when you were saying about the romanticizing, man, yes, I think people has a very romanticized relationships. Is they dream with having or the significant one, and they feel comfortable in having this connection, but they don't really want to put the effort to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It is how it is. If you want to have a deep, real connection with your partner, let me tell you, you will have to bleed a little. Your ego will have to bleed. Yes or yes. Exactly. Yes, your ego will bleed. That's the only way. Otherwise, we are romanticizing. Because, oh no, but you are not understanding me. But then the other person said like, but I'm trying to understand you. But
you haven't given me a chance.
Exactly.
So, what about her then?
Well, again, we
If you just summarize him first.
In here, we try to being a like in the middle point because we don't take sides. We don't take her one side on the other side. At the end, probably he has a true friendship with these other women.
Yeah,
It's not that they like. It's a true friendship. Okay. The only thing I would say, like, okay, but then why that friendship has been on and off? That would be my only concern. But then now, from her side, I don't think she's being toxic. I think she is honestly trying to find a way. It is trying to find a way. And this is also where I come to, if you don't feel completely comfortable talking to your partner, or if you see your partner might not provide you in the way that you feel comfortable the most, go to therapy and talk and say, hey, this and this, and then that therapist, but don't go to a friend, don't go to a family member, because that people, yes or yes, is gonna take your side.
Yeah.
Of course. So go to therapy, and then that therapist is gonna help you. All right, this is how you can create this, start a conversation with this stuff, and can be helped.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So she is willing.
But I mean,
We don't know
naturally-
exactly how good she has approached to him either.
No.
But the only thing is, if she's wondering if she is toxic, then it could be a good sign. If, man, I'm willing to work on this.
Yeah, but what she wants is some kind of emotional safety. I mean, I can just imagine you having. I mean, you have friends that are males, and you have went and hanged out with them, not alone in a group, but I have not been there, and the transparency and the conversations and the amount of emotional investment we are doing in here in our relationship creates trust.
Yes.
So you know, I can let you go out and hang out with anyone because I know that you will set those boundaries, and that is something else. If you're gonna have a friend opposite sex, I mean, you gotta be clear with the boundaries. What boundaries are you gonna set? Are you gonna allow that friend, if you're in a committed relationship, to be very touchy and huggy? Sit in your lap, maybe. No, but I've seen that. Like friends who has...
In a marriage.
Maybe not in a marriage. I'm not that old, so I haven't experienced any of my friends yet being married, but I have seen, like, when I was younger, and
no, but I really get what you mean with the emotional cheating.
Yeah, but
people think that cheating is only the physical, and I think also exists the emotional.
Yeah, because you're
cheating.
gonna feel secondary. You're gonna feel disconnected and replaced.
Yes, because somehow it's not about having a friend for the opposite sex. If we're talking about heterosexual couples, yes. So it is about, you can have your friend, of course, that's fine. But then it's normal that I'm starting to consider if you are sharing more private things to your friend than with me. I will start wondering, for sure. And that's completely normal. It's not me being toxic.
No.
Because then there is a reason why we are in a relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
A relationship is the next level of friendship.
Yeah.
So it's
because
not just a friend.
We consider ourselves like best friends.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's what we believe. That's how it should be for us. And
that's what works for us. That doesn't work for everyone.
And I think there is something of not. You don't have to call it best friend. You could call it something else, but just be that. You are my number one emotional safe zone.
Yeah.
I think that is it.
Oh, you are mine also.
And the home, and the relationship, or in our case, our marriage. Otherwise, I'm not sure, because your partner is supposed to be the one you spend most amount of time with. You should be there in all situations, the tough ones and the chill ones. I don't know.
Yes, I understand. Not this dynamic that we have is not for everyone. We are very emotional, and we want the connection, that deep connection with each other. This dynamic works for us, but I understand not for everyone works the same. I've seen some couples they live together where they are very, very independent. I don't understand that, but that doesn't mean that that is wrong.
Yeah.
Or they don't love each other.
Yes,
No, it's
their
fine.
truth.
It is their truth. They work with that dynamic. They have been together for years, and they are complete independent people. And living together, they are married, all good. That works for them. So it's depending, you figure it out and be really honest with yourself. What do you need? Because if you are someone that is very independent, and yes, I would like to live with you and everything, but I don't want to be a gum stick to you. But then my partner is kind of like that. So I'm not sure if that relationship is going to work if they have different type of needs.
Well, it would definitely not work if they don't communicate it. Because if you communicate it, somehow you can find a middle point and an understanding for each other.
Yeah.
So what I want to know about this girlfriend now who wrote the post also is to reflect over, okay, so he's saying he wants someone more emotionally mature. What? Yes, that must, I mean, she said it. It feels like a punch in the gut. Okay, let's assume that the boyfriend genuinely missed that, but she's so in love with this girlfriend's other qualities. So
He is
yeah,
in
and
love.
that's why he stays.
Oh, okay.
And now he missed a little bit of emotional support.
That
Again,
could
it
be.
doesn't justify him not saying exactly what he needs, etc. But just for a self-reflection, what I would do and what we would do, always start with our own, like take accountability for what we have done or haven't done. So is it something there that is lacking that she could improve to
Yeah.
make him also feel safe to come to her
Claro.
and share stuff? So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's easy because
No,
it's
no,
not.
no.
It's not, but it is worth reflecting over those things.
Claro.
And not only worth, it's important and crucial for the relationship to work.
Yes.
So for her, she's showing willingness and she wants to understand.
Yes.
But only, we can sit here and reflect how much we want, but only them can solve this because they need to come to a middle point and share those things.
Yes, exactly. And when we talk about communication, because we have said it over and over and over in every video we talk about communication. But then also the communication, it is me with myself. That is how the communication starts. So the assertive communication, it starts with myself. Me being honest with myself. What I like, what I don't like, what I need, all that. Then I need to share it with my partner. Okay, yes. And then the other part should do the same. That is the only way for us to really have this out and in communication, and a positive communication, assertive communication.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm just like saying something or expecting you to communicate, but I don't have very clear with my needs. So I think, because here's the problem, is like we expect so much from people.
Yeah.
But then
What do
if
we
you
bring to our
if you want to have a successful relationship, the work is within yourself. Is with yourself.
Yeah.
That's how it starts, everything. Bueno, mi amor, and then for today's realization, what did you realize today?
In this scenario, the title was "My boyfriend wants to reconnect with an old friend, female." That is not the issue. The issue is that he has a need to go and outsourcing emotionally, like beyond his current relationship.
Yep.
And that emotional safety, it should be the core foundation of the relationship.
Yep.
Without that, it is completely understandable that she is feeling insecure about this situation, and he feels he becomes a little bit defensive, and the tension escalated as she approached it. So I think that they got some work to do there to rebuild or reconnect and do some work there. Now, how can they do that? Well, start to bring some awareness of what is missing,
Yeah.
to bring that in and not trying to outsource it from somewhere else. Build in that trust for each other, which takes time. And I really hope that they are willing to invest that, because I think if you go through these kind of problems, and you will come out stronger on the other side. So check in emotionally, ask deeper questions, share experiences.
Well, you kind of took what I was thinking for today's realization. I believe exactly the same. What is not with the purpose of, not with the feeling of being jealous or being toxic, but with a true intention of, what do you need, baby? What you are missing here that you have the need to go out and look for it? What is it?
Yeah.
And then if the guy says, I don't know, excuse me, but that guy is not emotional mature. No.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, not really.
But what you said, I think, is crucial. What is it? Because it is valid that she is missing something. Of course, we don't have all resolved. No. So what is missing? Let's sit down. Let's be honest. Okay, I would like you to be like this, or kind of manage it in a different way. Something, whatever. We all need different. So only them can figure out.
Yeah, exactly. And just to emphasize again that this couple has been together
Just 2 years.
Yeah, just 2 years. And that is not a lot of time, I would say.
No,
And
just
it's like-
just the honeymoon.
Yeah, just the first phase after the honeymoon. Wait, what? Yeah. My voice crack. All right. Which?
The new voice, the new father's voice.
Yeah, I did a voice change. It wasn't my voice. No, but which is now I lost it completely. What?
Wait, what were we saying? Wait, I know I'm still with the voice also. No, what were we talking before that? Oh yes, what is it that is it different for us? Like we all need different. So to sit down, communicate how we want to be. How is it called? Like hold. Yes.
No. Damn it! I was about to say something. Anyway.
Oh yeah, that they only have been together for 2 years, and that is the ending of the phase of the honeymoon.
Yeah, exactly. So which is also which is the toughest phase, because you live with this lust, and love is not the same.
Do you think the beginning is the toughest?
No, not the toughest. But I think after the honeymoon phase,
maybe
you come into a period where reality hits, and you start to see who the person is. Because before that, it can the relationship can be built on the physical attraction.
Yeah.
Which is, this is the brutal truth, but that is not going to be what hold you if you are planning to being together for 50 years. Or a very long time. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We hope these reflections, this conversation can inspire you to reflect more yourself and give you some insight on how to think beyond maybe a pattern that already exists, or just expand the reflection a little bit.
Yes.
Because that is why we're doing this, and that's how we want to grow personally and in our marriage.
In our marriage, exactly.
And if you have a scenario or an issue or a question that you want us to have a conversation around, we will love to hear from you. Don't hesitate to reach out to our mail. We can put it somewhere here and also in the description. And it will be completely anonymous.
And also remember, this is a space where we don't judge. We try to be the most neutral possible and try to see both sides of the picture.
And just bring in the personal responsibility.
So
non-judgment. It might be some brutal truth sometimes. I hope nobody gets offended by that.
No, and that is not the intention.
That is not the intention. Yes. Sometimes we share that what we believe, and sometimes people won't be always aligned with that. So, Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Subscribe, like this, share it with someone,
Share it,
and
yes.
stay tuned. Until next time.
Nos
Thank you, amor.
vemos. Thank you.
Ciao.